strength, my big thick neck that I had, my bone head. I mean, all those little attributes probably was able to walk away from it.
Usually, I disagree with you. We live. We live. We live. We live. We live.
Whoever you are, wherever you are, hope you are blessed and doing safe. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings, family. Of course, I'm tuning in. You see me without the glasses off today. But if you're looking for some opportunities, particular advertisement opportunities, then look no further at the link at the bottom to my email address. You can hit me up for advertisement opportunities. We are supporting and promoting your businesses here on this channel. You can also, if you would like to donate and subscribe to our Patreon, a link is at the bottom as well. So you have multiple ways in which you can advertise with the platform by emailing me when we go on through our live stream. You also have access to premium content, those that want to see premium content that you will not find here on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, as I am suspended probably by now. You guys can check out the Patreon at link at the bottom. But advertisement opportunities, definitely email me, Gavin.G-Rich1@gmail.com for rates. And for the Patreon, it is the same as the YouTube channel. It is channel GBoot2786. All right, I'll holla. Peace. All right, greetings, family. Greetings, greetings, greetings. You know,
I stated I was going to be walking away, taking a hiatus from YouTube, but I wasn't giving up. I welcomed everyone to another edition of Random Topic Sundays, hottest live stream here on YouTube. Whoever you are, wherever you are, I hope you are blessed and doing safe. I know we got people watching us. I see this is the problem I'm dealing with, and I'm seeing 3 viewers here on this channel, but I know we got more than 3 people that watch this channel. I know we got a lot of people. Cece is here. Let's see if we can get Danielle Maya. Danielle usually comes in. Danielle, I know she's here. I know Computer Robots has got to be here. We're gonna see if we can get them in. Welcome, 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 guys. I know. Let's play a little music while I do this. I think that's gonna make everything a little bit better while I'm doing this broadcast. Make things easy. This is not gonna be a long live stream. I know that I've told people that I wouldn't be coming back on here as much as I used to, which I have not. You know, I've been on a hiatus. I know that, yes, and that's exactly what we're fighting, is this shadow man that YouTube has put on this channel. And we know that people are watching on X. We know that people watch on Facebook. And they've been doing it, and they do it with the IP address. You know, they can be able to shadow ban you and tell you from looking, you know, who these channels are. That's how they're doing that. But we are not letting them get away with this at all. And I'm not giving up on reaching out to you all. You know, if you check the description for this video, I put the link to Rumble, to my Rumble account, so you can subscribe there. I'm going to be dropping videos. I dropped a video last week there. I also put a video up here. I don't know if y'all saw the Uncle Shay Shannon Sharp, the nightcap interview I did with Coach Prime and Ocho. Cece, I know you saw it because you were tickled by it. For those that haven't seen it, yeah, I'm going to play it again for y'all before we get out of here, which I've gotten some positive feedback on TikTok. We're going to be talking about TikTok in a second, because I don't know if y'all know this, but TikTok, there's a movement now, although they've talked about it in last year and so forth, but there's actually a bill to ban TikTok here in the United States and force them to sell. So we're going to be talking about that in another one. And yeah, I have a main video. And we also have, of course, our topics tonight. We got elections 2024. Are we the saviors or the goats? And it's Oscar night. It's Oscar night. So let's talk about this first. The election 2024 that we have. Of course, you know, last Thursday rather, was the State of the Union address with Joe Biden. Joe Biden spoke, and he got heckled by Marjorie Taylor Greene and others. There's one dad who was a grieving father whose son was a Marine who was killed in Afghanistan in 2021, and obviously he was heckling Joe Biden. But it looks like we're gonna have this stinky. Everybody's gonna go into the polls holding their nose, because we got Biden versus Trump. And that's what it's looking like, obviously, because number one, the Democrats don't have anybody that can run against Joe Biden. That can run effectively against Joe Biden in the primaries. I think Bernie Sanders' time has passed. Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden are, if I'm not mistaken, Sanders is about a little bit older than Joe Biden. Is that correct? So, but I mean, his time is up. He hasn't offered anything. Of course, they have Robert F. Kennedy, who's running for Junior. I should clarify, because RFK Senior is not coming back to run. But yeah, you have him running for. He's running for president as an independent, but you know, he's opposed to reparations. Oh, I'm going to talk about that in a minute. You said Angela Bassett said she was gobsmacked that she lost to Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh, I got to see that. But yeah, Sanders is 82. Biden is about, Joe Biden is 80, 81. Yeah, it was like 1 year difference. So not much. But I think their time has passed. There should be a cutoff. Nobody should be president. Is past retirement age. I honestly don't think they should, but they shouldn't do that because that's a young man's thing. But you all know Joe Biden is running for president. And this article we have here from NPR, I want y'all to look at this. So it states right here that Georgia and Michigan could be key to keeping black voter turnout up in 2024. Remember what happened in 2020 when we had black voter turnout in Michigan and, especially marching to the polls to save the election. I'm hoping I'm going to say this here, and I don't care who's listening. I hope it's the reverse. Because the Democratic Party, I've gotten so frustrated. They need to implode. They have imploded in some elections, but this year, I can't see how everybody. I was listening to some people talk the other day. Well, he's effective. He knows how to get the policies done. He's not the one drafting it. Biden is not drafting this stuff. The cabinet is. The people control the Democratic Party is doing that. They're pushing this illegal immigration stuff. They're pushing LGBTQ. All of those are getting priorities over black people, and they only want to show up when they need something, which is here. So you read this article with the Dean Anthony. They talked about Dean Anthony has been coming here since he was a kid with friends. Now look, they're talking about the Cascades. So those in Atlanta know what that is. That's that was in ATL, that movie, the skate rink out in Atlanta. So I'm not the best skater, so I have no memories falling down on the skating rink, Anthony said, laughing. Anthony is a Democratic strategist and organizer. He says people who hang out at the Cascade in places like it could shape the next election if campaigns don't take them for granted. Of course, I got to come out to the skate rink. So that's Dean Anthony and that's Nina Smith. Now, I don't know who at the skate rink. So they're Democratic strategists encouraging candidates to embrace black voters where they are, like at this rink, a cornerstone of the community. Oh, you got to go to the skate rink. This is what they're coming for. So we know that Joe Biden won Georgia in 2020. But as Georgia voters head to the polls on Tuesday for the state's presidential primary, organizers warn that Democrats cannot ignore the drop in black voter turnout that happened between the last two midterms. Along with Democratic strategists in Georgia and Michigan, Anthony helped craft a recent memo that found black voter turnout dropped by almost a quarter between 2018 and 2022 midterms. The co-author, Jack DeLemp, stated if the numbers look like they did nationally, Democrats don't win. Now, here's the thing. These strategists work for Stacey Abrams, DeLemp, Smith, and Anthony. And we see how good that turned out for Stacey Abrams. And so to get at the skate rink, this is how we're going to get black people to vote. Don't be surprised. It's going to be, remember, get the booty to the polls was in 2020. 2024, so get your ass on the skate rink. They're going to even play Make Slides. Make Slides album is going to be on there. Anthony said it's not on the black community to save America, but it is right for anyone expecting the community vote to be intentional about caring for it. So this is the true thing he says. He says, well, it's not on black America to save America, the black community, but it's right for anyone expecting this community's vote to be intentional about caring for it, meaning don't take it for granted. So he's got a point there. But here's the thing that I would ask Mr. Anthony, Mr. DeLemp, and Ms. Smith. is, what is it that these people are going to offer the black community when you want your votes? When you want to give your votes? Why are you working for a party that continues to disrespect and ignore the black community by taking it for granted? I'm going to the skate rink. We're going to get them to vote. One guy they interviewed, he said the last time he voted was in 2008. Do y'all notice that was 16 years ago? Just think how time has passed. That 2008 was for Barack Obama. So in 16 years, since Obama has been president, since he's been out, there has been a change. And he's been gone since 2016, so 8 years. There's been a change in the culture and the society. So then they go further. Hop on I-75 in Atlanta, head north, and eventually the interstate cuts through Detroit, where Brandon Snyder has been hearing a similar disconnect between politics and everyday life. So we go from Atlanta to Detroit. Snyder directs the nonprofit Detroit Action and has been doing voter outreach for years in Detroit, a city that's key to any Democrats winning a coalition. Snyder recently moderated a roundtable for black men hosted by a group called The League at a trendy co-working space and recording studio. So now here it starts. People want to have conversations about economic justice and abortion and criminal justice. So we got to throw abortion in, and we see how well that's helped the black community, hasn't it? And being able to peel away the pomp and spectacle of elections and to just have conversations between neighbors and black men was really the work that it took. If we're meeting people up front with just go vote for Biden, then we're going to lose. Now, unlike in Georgia and Michigan, 96% of black voters under 30 who voted in 2018 came back to the polls in 2022. But that year, Michigan also had a platform referendum, a ballot referendum to protect abortion rights. And since then, many young voters have soured on Biden's stance on the war in Gaza. What does abortion have to do, and how does that benefit the black community? It has absolutely nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing. Turn the music off for a second. They interviewed this young man who's 26 years old, William Trice, who has a music career. He manages a car wash, and he moved back with his mother as rent and gas and grocery prices went up. I feel like the past 4 years, a lot hasn't changed. If anything, for me, it's gotten worse. Not to say that all's Biden's fault, but I'm not sure how much of a change Biden really has made for me and my family and people like me. Trice even said how he asked a grandfather who's the same age as Biden, but I love my grandpa, but I couldn't imagine him having the weight of the whole country on his shoulders. So you see that what I get from this, and NPR, which is non-public radio, black folks are going to be either the savior or the goats of 2024. Either way, we're damned if we do, damned if we don't. And the nature of what I'm pointing out to you all with this is that we cannot be surprised at either result, but we should be moving forward with our own agenda and our platform in which we want to see progress in our communities. It is not going to come from Barack Obama. It is not going to come from Joe Biden. It's not going to come from Donald Trump. It's not going to come from the Democratic Party or Republican Party. It comes from us, point blank. And I don't see there being any real change, at least with this report. And of course, I think they're making us out to be the scapegoats on this. Eventually, don't be surprised if it will happen. Y'all make sure you hit that share, like, and subscribe button. Those that are on here, shout out to you, Cece. Shout out to you. Now, speaking of elections, do y'all know coming up? So TikTok, there's a movement on the internet out in Congress. There is a bill. A lot of people may or may not know about this, called through the House Energy and Commerce Committee. Kathy McMorris Rogers, who's the chairperson of this committee, they passed a bipartisan bill. This is just the committee, so it hasn't gone to the floor yet. That could force BitDance, who is the parent company of TikTok, to sell the video sharing platform or face a ban. They say the bill was first introduced in the House by Representative Mike Gallagher and Representative Raja Krishnamurti, and is referred to as the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adverse Control Applications Act. You know, TikTok is based in China. That's how Donald Trump talks. He's from China. Now, Trump, of course, is opposed to this, but remember when he was president, he actually wanted to put last year, he actually he thought he could have put a ban on TikTok because it's from China. So, this is an article from Time Magazine. The bill, if passed, would make it possible for the president to identify and designate social media platforms under the control of countries considered adversarial to the United States as a national security threat. If a platform is deemed a national security threat, it would be banned from app stores and web hosting services until it cuts all ties with the foreign adversarial country within 180 days. We have more here.
Is able to use this as a tool to manipulate America as a whole. The CCP's laws require Chinese companies like ByteDance to spy on their behalf. That means any Chinese company must grant the CCP access and manipulation capabilities as a design feature. Right now, ByteDance is under investigation by the DOJ for surveilling American journalists, both digital activity and physical movements through TikTok. We also know that many of your employees still report directly to Beijing. Internal recordings reveal there is a backdoor for China to access user data across the platform. Your employees said, quote, "Everything is seen in China."
Now, TikTok itself is not available in mainland China. We're headquartered in Los Angeles and in Singapore, and we have 7,000 employees in the US today. Still, we have heard important concerns about the potential for unwanted foreign access to US data and potential manipulation of the TikTok US ecosystem. Our approach has never been to dismiss or trivialize any of these concerns. We have addressed them with real action.
Have any moderation tools been used to remove content on TikTok associated with the Uyghur genocide? Yes or no?
We do not remove that kind of content. TikTok is a place of freedom of expression. And Chair Rogers, like I said, if you use our app, you can go on it and you will see a lot of users around the world expressing content on that topic and many others.
Thank you. As I previously referenced, TikTok spied on American journalists. Can you say with 100% certainty that neither ByteDance nor TikTok employees can target other Americans with similar surveillance techniques?
Chair Rogers, I first of all disagree with the characterization that is spying. It was an internal investigation.
Yes or no? Can you do surveillance? of other Americans?
We will protect the U.S. user data and fire it off from all unwanted foreign access. It's a commitment that we've given to the committee. I don't believe what we collect is more than most
See,
players
my
in the
problem here is you're trying to give the impression that you're going to move away from Beijing and the Communist Party. You're trying to give the impression that you're a good actor. But the commitments that we would seek to achieve those goals are not being made today. They're just not being made. You're going to continue to gather data. You're going to continue to sell data. You're going to continue to do all these things and continue to be under the aegis of the Communist Party through your organization that owns you.
So that was the CEO, Shao Zichu. Said you're a terrible actor. So this bill, it is not in effect yet, but it's what passed the House Energy and Commerce Committee. So it's got a long way to go. Could the same thing happen to other platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook? Not likely, because those platforms are based here in the United States. Of course, and here, TikTok, its parent company is based in China. Every time I say China, I got to think of Donald Trump, because China is always on the march, and China, of course, is controlled by Biden, and it's not terrific. It's bad. It's terrible. It's bad. So TikTok has sent a notification to all users urging them to call their congressional representatives to express their discontent with this legislation. What do you all think? You see, I'm for free speech. I'm not for censorship, obviously. We get censored all the time here. You say it's going to fail anyway. Well, I don't know if it will fail or not. The people who are spearheading it, if it's Republicans, remember, we do have a majority. The Republicans have a majority in Congress. Of course, excuse me. Of course, you never know how this is going to go. You have the House majority is Democrat. Is it? What was that last year? We're in the 118th United States Congress. It is Republican, excuse me, I'm sorry. The Senate is majority is Democrat. So even if the House passes, Democrats could veto it. I don't know. So we got Republicans that are pushing it, but I even saw some Democrats who remember the bill was introduced by a Democrat and a Republican. So Raja Krishnamurthy and Mike Gallagher, respectively, are Democrat and Republican. So it could go either way. But then again, Congress really doesn't do that much. Their approval rating is about the size of a shoe. What say you all? Right now, I want y'all to look at Congress's approval rating. So this is courtesy of the Gallup poll. I'm just going to check right here. I haven't seen it, but it's always historically low. 83% disapprove. And look, this is from 2022, of January of last year to February. Most, if not all of it, has been in the 80s. It's been high. It's been more than 3/4 of people who disapprove of the Congress. So America has no faith in its leaders, which is a shame. But hey, that is the fault of the Democratic parties, the fault of the Republican Party for not doing their job and failing to and making promises that they can't keep. Now, y'all make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. That's the only way we can fight the shadow ban here. So many of y'all think TikTok will get banned. Cheryl Massey, shout out to Cheryl, Queen Cheryl. Oh, thank you, sweetie. She sent me a donation. I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Please make sure. I mean, look, I'm not a person that begs for anything, but as you know, the channel is not monetized. If you would love to donate to the Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle, I encourage it, please, to support. Again, I have in the comment section, and I need one of my mods to pin this. We have the link to the Rumble account in the comment. So I'm gonna post videos there. I'm also posting some comedy videos I have on Patreon, but I got a little bit more of that sketch I did with Shannon Sharp and Shannon Sharp, Unc, and Ocho. Matter of fact, while I got y'all on here, let me just go ahead, since I love to make y'all laugh, and I know we can use a good laugh. I got actually more of the video I gotta upload, but this is me as Unc, because I gotta get my restitution, Skip. Everybody was clowning me. Everybody was clowning me for the way I look, and I thought it was crazy. So, Ocho, Prime, y'all can say what y'all want, but y'all can't say is that I look that damn good and I'm stretched out. Misty or not, I'm zesty or not, I'm chesty.
That was even awful. That was even worse. I just took so many hits from their defenders and just getting even. They broke my effing arm in the NFL, man. Romo took my arm out my shoulder. That was the last time I played in the NFL because of that.
And I don't want to keep saying this about. I don't want to keep this narrative going about you. But you know what the comedian is saying about you. But you were standing up like you just got your boots knocked. Like somebody was knocking your boots. That's how you.
Yes,
hey, look, let me get in there. Let me get in there and say something too. Let me say this. I want to say this right here. You just basically said something about diving for balls. See, that's what they're talking about now when you be sitting up in there with them tight pants on and them niggas won't be diving at your balls, That's what I'm getting at. You got to watch what you say. You got to watch what you say,
Well, I'm going to just put it like this. That way I came out bow-legged stand up because I'll just say, I don't kiss and tell, but I'll just say she was body, yaddy, yaddy, yaddy.
Meg Thee Stallion, holla at me, girl. I was talking about you. For those that don't know, if you're not into that hip hop thing, y'all know I love me some Meg Thee Stallion. Meg Thee Stallion, get it up. She's a stallion. I'm a Bronco. Oh, perfect for me. Perfect. Y'all smash up the likes because we're going on. And speaking of. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, that was funny. So anyway, Cece loved it. She was tickled. I got more video and clips I'm gonna be posting too on that. So tonight is Oscar night. I wanted to know if anybody will be sleeping. Who's gonna be sleeping at the Oscars tonight? The Oscars are tonight. What do y'all think? I've never been into the Oscars per se. Most of these award shows, we talk about them all the time, man. The award shows stink. Of course, Will Smith is still banned. But shout out to Cece. Cece pointed this out to me about Angela Bassett, so I'm just not seeing this. But Angela Bassett, I don't think she's going to be there tonight because she's not nominated for anything. But she stated that she was gobsmacked that she lost the Oscar for Black Panther 2. She told this to Oprah Winfrey. She said it was a supreme disappointment, and disappointment is human. And we could tell, if y'all remember this picture, this video of our queen Angela Bassett, that face that she made, you could tell she was disappointed. When she lost to Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee Curtis played a damn old ass. Jamie Lee Curtis played an old ass income IRS. I don't know what she was. She played a tax with hot dog fingers. That's what she lost to. Yeah, she was disappointed. I'd be disappointed too if I lost to a woman playing a lesbian with hot dog fingers. I didn't think the movie was everywhere, anywhere, whatever it was called, all at once but loose. Everywhere, everywhere, but all but loose, whatever it was. I can't believe I'm still upset I bought this film because I thought it was going to be interesting. That was boring. Yeah, Angela's like, she got a forced smile on her face. Like, I got to watch this shit. Jamie Lee Curtis is stunned. Oh. Like, you see how her mouth is open? Jamie Lee Curtis looks like she just found out. Jamie Lee Curtis looked like she just ate something that's hot and it scalded her. Something burning her tongue. Yeah, Angela Bassett's the only one. Angela's like, what the fuck? I just lost. What did I just lose to? But she said she was gobsmacked. I thought I handled it very well. She talked to Oprah. She says, that was my intention, to handle it very well. It was, of course, a supreme disappointment, and disappointment is human. So I thought, yes, I was disappointed, and I handled it like a human being. She said, handling the Oscar loss with grace was of the utmost importance for myself and for my children who were there with me. There are going to be these moments of disappointment that you'll experience. But how do you handle yourself in the midst of them? Yeah, we're going to smile. We're going to be gracious. We're going to be the kind. We're going to be kind. We're going to party anyway. Now, that was only her second Oscar nod. Remember, she was nominated for Best Actress for What's Love Got to Do with It, which earned her a Golden Globe, but she ended up losing an Oscar to Holly Hunter for The Pianist. This is why I've never... Now, who remembers The Piano? Excuse me, I said The Pianist. Now, I don't remember Holly Hunter in The Piano, but I remember Angela Bassett as Tina Turner. And her and Lawrence Fishburne turned this mug out. They turned that up. And she described playing Queen Ramonda and being the only person from the Marvel Universe to be nominated for an Oscar. She said she didn't even read the script. She said some of these places are secretive with the scripts, but Ryan Coogler said Queen. For years, I have been saying when they asked what else you want to play, I said I want to play a Queen. I manifested it, evidently, because I hadn't seen it. It's not Queen for me. It's Queen for us. We are queens. My mother, my auntie, you, we all are. So often black women are considered at the low end of the totem. No. Now, of course, I'm not going to play that video because I'll get a copyright, and I'm not promoting anything with Oprah. But I support Angela Bassett. Yeah, Angela Bassett should have won. But hey, they do this when you're in Hollywood. That's what the Romans do. So I'm going to be asking you all in the chat, what is it that you all are going to be doing tonight? So I'm going to start a poll, or Q&A actually. No, I'm gonna do a poll. What do you plan? Do you plan to watch the Oscars? Yes. So give me a yes, no, or will I fall asleep? Also, here's another option. Play Uno. What do y'all plan to do tonight? Speaking of which, I know they got some stuff nominated too. I'll just say this, since I am talking about the Oscars. Last year, of course, the big movies were Barbie, which was the highest grossing film of 2023. I believe it's also the highest grossing film directed by a female, which is what they're really pushing for. Ryan Gosling got nominated for an Oscar for playing Ken, but neither did Margot Robbie. She didn't get nominated for playing Barbie, and a lot of people were pissed about that. So I think he's nominated for Best Supporting Actor. The other nominees. So you got, and I'm just going through this. I know we don't really care about it. I mean, the Oscars I never watched. So Coleman, of course, y'all look at this. There are some black faces nominated. Coleman Domingo, he's played Bayard Rustin in that Netflix film. And Jeffrey Wright, who starred in American Fiction. That was a good movie, actually. He's nominated for Best Actor. Jeffrey Wright played Dr. King 20 years ago in a movie called Boycott, which was pretty good. Yeah, Coleman Domingo, it don't surprise me. Keep in mind, he's also gay, and he's playing Joe Jackson in the new Michael Jackson bio. I think he's gonna win. Just know that you play Bayard Rustin. Oh yeah, you're gonna win. Now, well, he's going up against Bradley Cooper and Cillian Murphy. Murphy played Oppenheimer, and Cooper played Maestro. They may give it to Bradley Cooper since he's a pretty boy. Oh, Sterling K. Brown. He played a gay character in that film, by the way. I think he's got a chance. Robert De Niro is nominated for Killers of the Flower Moon. Robert Downey Jr., Ryan Gosling, Mark Ruffalo. I wouldn't be surprised if Sterling K. Brown gets it. He played an openly gay person. Nah, Lily Gladstone, I think she's got a great chance. Now, she did a phenomenal job. I saw Killers of the Flower Moon. It was boring. I haven't seen all of these other films with these other ladies, but Lily Gladstone, and this was her first role, she did a phenomenal job, and she's been winning Golden Globes for her performance. I think she'll probably get it. And keep in mind also, she's a part of that community. Actress in a supporting role: Emily Blunt, Danielle Brooks. America. The Color Purple got nominated for stuff. So that an actress nominated for that. Color Purple flopped. So who did Danielle Brooks play? Somebody know? Everybody know what Danielle Brooks played? She played Sophia. So she was she was Sophia on a musical on Broadway. Yeah, now she's on. Yeah, she's in Peacemaker. I've seen her before. America Ferrera, Ugly Betty, Devon Joy Randolph. Yeah, that was the girl from Dolomite Is My Name. Devon Joy Randolph. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, she played Lady Reed. Best animated feature. Nah, who cares? Cinematography. Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer. Probably Oppenheimer will win. And all the movies were long too. Napoleon, costume design, Killers of the Flower Moon, Jacqueline Duran, Poor Things. All these films. Barbary is an Oscar-nominated film. What is the? I'm not knocking people who are great actors, but how the hell does Barbie get nominated for? Barbie is Oscar noms. Scorsese's up for Killers of the Flower Moon. So is Chris Nolan for Oppenheimer. The director of Barbie wasn't nominated. What if Judge Joe Brown did a movie review of Barbie? All right, I saw Barbie with my little granddaughter, and I just wanted to say it was the worst in pussification and manifestation of man that I've ever seen in my life. It was a bunch of bullshit. They all had the men in there with pink on. They were wearing their swim trunks up to their crotch. They looked like a bunch of sissified, punked out, cooned out, bailed out damn bastards. Too bad I couldn't shoot through the screen. I'd have shot all their asses. Sissified little punks. They're worse than Kamala. Oh, come Queen Harry. Oh, damn. Dana, turn her off. Oh, wait. Indiana Jones was nominated for Best Original Score. Yeah, I saw that film. It was poo-poo. Poo-poo. Best Original Song. Music Original Song. From Barbie. Killers of the Flower Moon. So Best Picture, they got Oppenheimer, Barbie, American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Past Life, Poor Things, Zone for Interest, and Oppenheimer. Yeah, all crap. So Best Screenplay, American Fiction, Adapted, Barbie, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, Zone of Interest, Original Screenplay. So original means a new idea. Adapted means adapted from a story. But I thought Killers of the Flower Moon. So Killers of the Flower Moon wasn't even given a Best Screenplay nom. That's interesting. It would have been adapted because it was based off of a novel. So that is interesting. That's very interesting. But yeah, Bradley Cooper's up for original screenplay for writing. So let's see. I just want to go to our poll. As do you plan to watch the Oscars tonight? Go to my GBoot 2786 poll. Only 3 of you voted, and all said no. You're not watching. Nobody's falling asleep, and nobody's playing Uno. So I guess all motherfuckers are insomniac and don't like Uno. All right. Thank you, one who cares. We're gonna wrap this thing up, y'all, because I actually gotta get ready. I'm gonna be doing something tonight. Cat Williams is actually Cat Williams actually has a concert at the Lakefront Arena, so I'm gonna go check him out with the lady, and we're gonna see how that is. I've seen Cat before in person back in Baton Rouge, and he ripped it. So I'm wondering if he's got more to tell because it's a man unit. He's going to clown everybody with a man unit who talks like Obi Kaby, who's a country bumpkin that looks like Mr. Potato Head. And you're walking around wanting to be a movie star, and you can't put your arms above your head. Cedric wants to be a thief and is looking like a walrus. I'm going to get out of here, you man unit. Yeah. I wish this motherfucker would talk some more about Steve Harvey and my main unit. I went all ball, baby. I'm on that trail. I came out like I did the womb 65 years ago. I'm from Cleveland, y'all. Y'all don't know what we done did. Yeah, they had the SEC Women's Championship. I think South Carolina beat LSU, and they had a little fight. That was going on. They got chippy. So yeah, man. Women's sports, if they do more of that, they're gonna get more of them ratings up. Just out, and they get some cute girls. Or they start showing their booties and breasts more, like the Buns and Basketball League. Oh, they'll get them views. There's nobody is interested in looking at. Nobody's interested in looking at them mud ducks on the basketball court. Motherfucker look like that Caitlin Clark. They try to crown Caitlin Clark like the next Larry Bird. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, she broke Pistol Pete Maverage's record this year. If you played more games than the man, and you played especially when they have three-point shooting line, when they never had it before, yeah, of course you're going to break a record. But he played in a different era. Why everybody wants us to look at this Manu Ginobili in drag? Y'all remember Manu? This must be his daughter. Manu Ginobili, that's got to be Ginobili's daughter. Got the nose and everything, just like him. It's like, ugh. Manu Ginobili has become Caitlin Clark. He's de-aged and transgendered. Let me stop. They're gonna YouTube. Look, this just cracking jokes. I'm not tracking on LGBTQ, but I'm just saying Caitlin Clark don't looks like Manu Ginobili. That's all. Just everybody can see it. It's all comedy, nigga. It's all jokes. I'm gonna get banned. All right. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. Y'all be safe and be blessed. Manu. What's up, DeAndre? What's up? How y'all doing? What's up, y'all? Be safe, and be blessed, all right? Peace, family.